Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So on today's video I'll be replacing this Hisense 1 horsepower compressor. So this compressor is having issues, and I'll be replacing the compressor. So before replacing the compressor, I'll be taking you through the process or the step on how to replace a new compressor on Hisense air conditioner outdoor unit. So guys, first of all I have to on my oxygen nozzle. Though my oxygen nozzle is having a little issue, so I have to fix it up before I will start heating up the compressor, so that I will be able to remove this compressor. So before I will remove the compressor, I have to heat up the the line that is on the compressor. Like this line that I'm heating now, I have to heat it so that it will enable me to pull this compressor copper pipe. So I'm heating it, and I'll heat it to an extent that it will enable me to pull this compressor. So this is the process on how I'll be removing the compressor. So it will take a little time because of the oxygen nozzle is having some issues, so it will take me a little time to pull the compressor. So now I'm still heating the compressor, and it will take a little time for it to heat so that I can pull the compressor. But there are some cases that I could easily use saw blade to cut off the pipe from the compressor. So but in this aspect I don't want to cut it off with saw blade. I just want to use this oxygen light to pull the compressor copper pipe. So after now is almost ready to pull the compressor pipe. So I've pulled this other side. As you can see, this side I've pulled, so it's remaining the accumulator line that I'll still hit. So this is the accumulator line that I'm hitting now, and I'll still take through the same process on hitting this pipe so that it will enable me to remove the compressor. So the remember that the oxygen is still having some issues, but I'm still managing the oxygen nozzle to fixing this compressor. So I will now put this accumulator pipe. So now I've successfully pulled the compressor pipe, so it will now enable me to remove this compressor so that I can flush the system and replace the new compressor. So what I'm doing now is to hit the capillary line. I want to pull the capillary line so that I can flush it through the capillary line. So that's the capillary line that I'm welding due to the position of the camera. So you could not see the capillary line. So that's the capillary line that I'm pulling, so I can flush it or I change the capillary line. So that's what I'm doing. So guys, I'm done pulling it, so I can now off my oxygen nozzle so that I can remove the compressor. So guys, this is the compressor that is not working, so I'll be replacing it. So guys, I've successfully removed the compressor that is not working. So what I'll be doing now is to weld the charging line. So what I want to do now is to weld the charging line so that it will enable me to flush the system. So this is the charging line I'll be welding now. So this charging line will enable me to flush this system, because if I don't flush this system very well and I replace the new compressor, the compressor will have issue. So, and it's no good. You always have to do your job and make it perfectly. So I've brazed it. So I'm still checking if there is any leakage on the line, so that I can still weld it very well, so that it will, when flushing, there will not be leakage on the line. So I'm still welding the charging line. So this is where I'll be plugging my charging hose to flush the system. So guys, I'm done welding the charging valve. So the charging valve, I'm done welding it. So what I'll be doing next is to connect my charging hose to the valve, so that I will be flushing it. So now I'll be pouring this chemical inside the unit, so that it will remove any dirty that is inside the system, and all those oil that is inside the condenser line. So I will now connect it to my flushing gas. So this flushing gas now will give it pressure for it to push all the oil from the system. So now I'm flushing the condenser system. So this is how I flush my own system. But if there is any other better way to flush the system, please put it under the comment section. So flushing this system is going to take a little time, because you need to flush the system very well, so that the new compressor you'll be fixing will be working very perfectly. So I still have to pour this chemical inside. This chemical enable to remove all the oil that is not good in the system. So I will still flush it again. So this process is going to take a little time, but it's always good to flush your system before replacing a new compressor. So please, if today is the first time you're coming across my channel, please help me subscribe my channel. Just subscribe the channel. Thank you. So I'll still flush the system. So there are some oil that is coming out from the system, all those oil that is not good, so it's coming out from the system. So after now, I'm done flushing the system. So on my next video, because I don't want this video to be too long, on my next video I'll be dropping is how to replace the compressor. So thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to share. Thank you.